I think I'm just gonna wait here. Dude, my fucking leg. Ow. Ugh. Like, it it has no reason. Like, it has no reason to hurt this bad. Oh wow, I'll have to deal with that later. Um, things to do, things to do. Yay! Um, I hope I'm not being too loud. I'm actually gonna move this more down, just in case. How long? I think I'm gonna wait a little bit. Hold on, I'm gonna do a bit of sound testing. I think I like it back here. Yeah. There we go. It is done. It has been done. Okay. I will... Let me say something. Okay. I think I'm gonna start. It's already been 40 minutes. Or 20, actually. 20? It's already been 20 minutes. Oh, fuck. No, 10 minutes. Okay, no, never mind. I'm panicking. Okay, no. It's only been 10 minutes. Okay. Oh, this is... Okay. If I remember correctly, we're in...
Relax.
I'd say a time loop, but it isn't a time loop of the samsara, I guess, of the festival. The Samsaru. And we're gonna go watch Nilu dance, hopefully.
If you continue to resist, we will have to order an investigation into every single event organizer.
Still hate this Grand
The
Sage.
Grand Sage has already granted you much leniency. I advise that you exercise tact.
How did things turn out like this?
Nilu. Oh no. Oh right, I remember.
Traveler? You don't have to get involved. He's a sage from the academia. I don't want to drag you into this.
I don't care about the academia.
Traveler? What the heck are you doing? If you get arrested by the academia, that's another day gone to waste.
Oh, lovely.
Wait, they're not reacting. Have they been scared stiff?
Oh, they're puppets! Oh, right, I'm so slow. Oh, I remember now. Last time, we were trying to find whose dream this belongs to, because this more acts like a dream. We were trying to find whose dream this was. It wasn't the Night of Flowers. It's someone else's. And these two are puppets.
Oh, of course! If this is the sage's plan, they wouldn't put themselves through this.
Yeah.
So they're just substitutes.
What is this? What happened to the Grand Sage and his entourage?
Hold on a moment.
Like I said, they symbolize the goddess of flowers. It's just a shame that all the real Padisaras went extinct after her death.
Oh, the flowers are doing... Are the flowers doing that?
Yes. The Greater Lord brought forth new Padisaras in memory of the goddess of flowers. But she ultimately could never truly replicate that beautiful shade of purple.
I love these transitions. Oh, not that one.
Beautiful shade of purple. Aren't these flowers real Padisaras? Just like the ones from the legend? I didn't even notice. Tanyarzad, did you find these?
But didn't you just say all the real flowers went extinct after the goddess of flowers
Oh, this
passed
is
away?
Nilu's dream.
How?
This is Nilu's dream of the Sub-Zero Festival. Ooh, let's see if I can put my leg in a comfortable position. There we go. Okay, let's hope it doesn't start hurting.
Yeah. What's going on here?
Nilu, I want you to close your eyes real quick.
Huh?
Imagine that the Grand Sage and his I don't know what that word is. God damn it. Are not here in front of you.
You guys are acting weird. But okay, I'll try.
And poof, they're gone.
Hey!
Bye-bye.
They disappeared! So Nilu's the host. What a surprise!
I wouldn't have guessed.
Purple Padisaras don't exist in the real world anymore. But in Nilu's subconscious, they can appear as decorations on the stage. It's just like the example Nahida told us. People assume there will be food on a plate, and Nilu assumed there would be real Padisaras in the flower pots.
I still hate those
So when you
analogies.
saw the flowers, you instantly knew it was Nilu?
I never noticed the damn flowers. I kind of forgot about the flowers.
But if we want to end the samsara, we need the host to become aware that they're dreaming.
True.
How should we make Nilu realize that?
Oh
Am I
no.
dreaming?
Oh. Well, there she goes.
Huh?
She already did it for us. How did you come to that conclusion?
So I'm right. Is this Lesser Lord Kusanali responding to our celebration of the Sub-Zeru's festival?
I don't think so.
Wrong guess, but you aren't completely wrong either. The point is, what made you think this is a dream? As far as you know, people in Sumeru don't dream, right?
True, which I still find
Yeah,
weird.
but have you heard the tale of the first sage? To
Oh?
prevent a calamity, he went on a journey to find the Dendroarchon.
Ooh, sounds familiar. Dunyarzad told us a story like that when we
Yeah,
first
she
arrived
did.
in Sumeru City. So it was about the first sage, huh?
Yep, but in the part you heard, he hadn't become the first sage yet. There's more to the story.
Then
His
tell
piety
us.
and wisdom were acknowledged by the Dendroarchon, and she finally gave her blessing to him.
Mm.
All kinds of spectacular scenes appeared in front of the first sage, as if all the knowledge in the world was being painted onto a canvas right before him. He was captivated. After who knows how long, he mastered all the knowledge he could comprehend. Afterward, he said to the Dendroarchon, "I miss my parents, my wife, and my children. I've been away from home for far too long. They must be worried." The Dendroarchon smiled. The next second, the sage found himself lying in his bed, as if he had just woken up from a dream. His wife, lying next to him, said, "You're off to search for the Dendroarchon today, aren't you? Have a safe journey, my love." In the end, the first sage took care of many disasters in Sumeru City and founded the Academia. What a happy ending.
Yeah, if you want to see it that way, it is, but it also sounds a bit weird when you really think about it.
So, the first sage was dreaming ever since the beginning of the story? He never went on his journey?
Sounds like it.
Yes. But his faith and determination were conveyed to the Dendro Archon, so she blessed him in the form of a dream.
Paimon understands where you're coming from now. That's a really interesting connection. But we really gotta wake up soon, like the sage in the story.
Now that Nilou's aware of it, this stream should be over soon.
I see. Well, it just so happens that today's Sub-Zero's festival is almost over too.
Mm-hmm.
Since we're in a dream, let's make this final dance of Sub-Zero's as beautiful as we can.
Dance your heart out, Nilou. I'm excited.
The wait is over, everyone. I dedicate this to our god, the dance of Sub-Zero's.
I'd be lying if I said I had no regrets. I would have loved to see Nilou's dance.
This Dinger's hard! Wait a... Oh fuck, I hit my legs so much. Oh. Oh. Dinger's hard! I love this. How it's disappearing. Oh, that fucking hurt. Oh, my leg. My poor leg. It suffered enough today. Oh my god. My head hurts now. But dude, you're hard! Oh!
Good morning, traveler. Oh, Paimon feels like she's been asleep for the longest time.
My head hurts.
Paimon's head feels super heavy. Did we oversleep? Do you even remember going to sleep last night?
No.
Paimon thinks it was after the Sub-Zero's festival. The Sub-Zero's festival! Have we finally escaped from the Sub-Zero Samsara?
Oh, I remember now.
Quick! Take off your Akasha terminal!
At the end of the... Quick, let's go to see Junior Zord. I'd rather see Junior Zord first. Oh, please tell me she's not actually dead.
She's not in her room. What happened?
Let's go to her usual spot.
Huh? What usual spot?
Where we'd meet her in every fucking dream. Or every day, I guess. Oh! Oh wait, no, never mind. The bed. I'm stupid. The damn dog.
Well done, Traveler and Paimon.
Huh?
And thank you, Dunyarzad, for organizing the Sub-Zero's festival for me.
Huh? Catherine? What? Why do you...
I'm sorry, who are...
Dunyarzad! You're okay! Oh, don't scare us like that!
Oh my... She's
Traveler
alive!
Paimon.
Uh-oh.
I have something amazing
Okay,
to
never
tell
mind.
you.
It's just an update.
I just had a dream, and I saw Nilou performing the dance of Sub-Zero's.
Okay, so that's finished. Who are you? You are not Catherine.
You're actually Nahida, aren't you? Paimon felt like Catherine was acting weird when we met at the Sub-Zero's festival. And... Dunyarzad, did you save her?
It's a really long story. We shouldn't disturb her. Her consciousness is still weakened. Let's chat somewhere else. How about by the Traveler's favorite bench?
Fuck it, sure. Wait a minute. Wait a fucking minute. I've seen this somewhere. I have spoiled myself one time too many. I know it's gonna happen. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh no. Oh shit. No, get down. I wasn't paying attention. Just in case it happens. The cutscene happens before I get there. And it drops me. Okay. Oh, I didn't get this. Okay, whatever. It's fine.
Let's talk about Dunyarzad first. It's such a relief that she's alright.
I mean, I guess.
After we parted on the last day of the Sub-Zero's festival, I left the city and saw what the Traveler had described.
Okay. I don't really, I'm not that, no, I'm not scared, upset about Dunyarzad as much as I was about Tepe. Tepe was the first NPC I actually liked, and he fucking died!
Among the countless dreams, I
So
found
upset.
one that was growing fainter and fainter. This proved my suspicion. Once Dunyarzad could no longer bear the Akasha harvesting her dreams, her consciousness began to dissipate. But this also meant it escaped the Akasha's control. Such a small fragment of consciousness can't last for very long, though. It will return to its original dream, where both will gradually fade until they completely disappear. I used all the power I had to keep her dying dream alive as long as possible, but it still wouldn't have lasted for much longer if it hadn't been for you two breaking the samsara.
So it looks like we did manage to save Dunyarzad in the end. Not a moment too soon.
Very happy ending.
Huh? Why are you two smiling so happily? I thought you'd be crying. I need to spend more time observing human emotions.
That's fair.
Both are fine. Everyone reacts differently.
Mm-hmm.
All right. You two must have a lot of other questions
God.
for me, right? After all, you saved my faithful believer. As your reward, I will answer any and all questions.
Perfect. About the... I already messed that up. About what I saw in the dream at the Avidia Forest.
At the Avidia Forest, there was this incense that made the traveler fall unconscious and dream of a huge tree and a red sky.
Great. My grandma is using the hairdryer. Just gonna put this here.
You also heard someone's voice, right? It said world and forget me.
Yeah, so you do know. We've been wanting to ask you what that was about, and if the red sky was related to Conria.
It seems like the Traveler established a connection to Irminsul. That was a message left by Greater Lord Rukkhadevata's residual consciousness in Irminsul.
I'm sorry?
Perhaps her last memory before she died. As you two probably know, Greater Lord Rukkhadevata disappeared after the disaster in Conria. The timings of these events do line up, so your suspicions are reasonable.
A message from Greater Lord Rukkhadevata? We thought it was from King Deshret.
King Deshret? That god who died even longer ago? Some present-day desert dwellers still worship him. You probably just heard some of their conspiracies.
Yeah.
Okay, so what does the message mean?
I still haven't managed to decipher it. Even the Akasha isn't currently capable of doing that. Greater Lord Rukkhadevata's residual consciousness in Irminsul seems to be contaminated with something that has a very dangerous aura to it. Many devoted scholars go mad as soon as they connect their consciousness. I've warned the academia about this many times, but people still keep falling victim to it. But I believe this is the key to saving Irminsul. That's why I've kept trying to decipher it.
I also have no clue what to say during these, I guess dialogue. I like listening to it, but I know some people talk between dialogue. But I can't do that because my brain is fucky-wucky and can't do it.
So the tree in the vision was Irminsul? Oh, Tainari also said that Irminsul is sick! Is it because of the contaminated consciousness? But even if you can't figure out what that vision was all about, it seems like our search for you was all in vain.
The traveler wasn't affected after coming in contact with that consciousness. I've never seen anyone like that. With you here, we may have a chance at deciphering it.
Again?
No,
We're doing this
we
again,
must decipher
but...
its secrets. I've already eliminated all other factors that might affect Irminsul. This is the only one left. This puzzle has life and death at stake. It could determine Irminsul's fate, as well as Tevat's.
I'm sorry? Why do you look like Catherine?
To be accurate, I'm using the Akasha as a medium to occupy Catherine's consciousness.
How did you do that? Poor Catherine. Does this mean you can also occupy other people's consciousnesses?
Theoretically, I can enter anyone's mind as long as they're wearing their Akasha terminal. The Akasha is the legacy of Greater Lord Rukkhadevata. As Lesser Lord Kusanali and the first Akasha terminal, my consciousness has always been linked to the Akasha. I've always respected my people's free will, so I've never actually occupied their consciousness. When necessary, I just borrow this bionic Snezhnayan puppet.
Hold on. Did we just learn some deep, dark secret? So Catherine is... No wonder Paimon felt something was off about her.
I'm terribly sorry, but what? Snezhnayan puppet? Are you telling me that Catherine isn't Catherine, but a puppet? Huh? I'm sorry? Snezhnaya, though. Of course it's Snezhnaya. Why am I being like this? Of course it's Snezhnaya.
What about your own body? Why do you need to borrow other people's? Don't you live in the sanctuary of Surasthana?
That story begins a long time ago. After Greater Lord Rukkhadevata disappeared, the sages found my newly born self and took me back to Sumeru. At that time, I was young and weak. The sages kept me in the sanctuary of Surasthana, ostensibly for the sake of protecting me. But I've hardly heard from them since. However, I do understand that they had hoped to find Greater Lord Rukkhadevata instead of me, a symbol of her passing.
So, the sages basically put their new Archon under house arrest? How dare they! Why don't you Nahida?
In some ways, they aren't wrong. Greater Lord Rukkhadevata was omniscient and omnipotent. Even after her death, the Akasha is still empowering this nation. And I'm still really far away from being able to call myself the God of Wisdom. Moreover, the Academia is also more proficient at governing this country. My existence has little meaning.
To me, you're already an excellent Archon.
Yeah, you got a lot of
Even though I
believers.
prefer Barbados,
Just look
but
at the
just a little bit more.
Sub-Zero's festival. Everyone who showed up truly loves you.
Thank you for the kind words. But I honestly don't need physical freedom as long as I can connect my consciousness to the Akasha.
My legs.
Trying to find a way to save Irminsul is my life's mission and top priority. I will work on that, and try to live up to being a deity in the meantime. Every once in a while, I will also take up the duties of the God of Wisdom and enlighten a lost soul here and there. Doing all that should be enough.
About the sage's plan.
There's never been any big problems with the Academia's governance of Sumeru. This is the first time I've seen them step out of line. I wonder what caused them to go down this path, and what they hope to achieve. Even though the city's residents haven't noticed anything strange, if the Traveler hadn't broken the Sub-Zero Samsara, the situation could have become dire. I tried to do some investigating in the Akasha, but I couldn't find anything suspicious. And all the people of interest seem to purposely avoid wearing their Akasha terminals. I think they're deliberately trying to hide something.
Oh, that reminds Paimon. In Gandharvaville, there was a sage who had invited Tainari to join some kind of project. Could it be related?
Regardless, I need to first investigate the sage's motives, make things right, and punish them if needed. But I'll have to be discreet, or they'll see me coming.
No one has realized the issue with the Akasha?
You mean how the Akasha stops you from having dreams?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's been such a long time. No one's noticed something's up?
It's not that no one noticed. It's more like no one cared. Ultimately, it's all rooted in the sage's misdirection.
Misdirection?
The sages convinced everyone to believe that being unable to dream is a sign of rationality and wisdom. Not dreaming is a badge of honor in Sumeru.
Oh, that makes so much more sense when it comes to... Fuck, I don't know what the village was called, but where Reina lived. And why the kids can dream, but the adults can't. That makes so much more sense.
Even if the truth is that their dreams are being reaped by the Akasha. With their propaganda in place, the sages can maximize their use of the Akasha to facilitate their research. Besides, Greater Lord Rukkhadevata must have created the Akasha in the hopes that it could be used to its full potential. That's why I've never come out strongly against this. Anyway, the perspective advocated by the sages drowned out any voices of doubt. By now, even those who never use Akasha terminals find it too shameful and embarrassing to talk about their dreams.
Oh, I don't have any other questions.
Got it. I hope my answers were satisfactory, seekers of knowledge.
Seekers of knowledge, I love that.
Maintaining Dunyarzad's fading dream took a lot of mental energy. I think I may need to rest for a while.
That's fair.
Oh, and you don't need to worry too much about the sage's activities for now. The Akasha won't be able to conduct another project on the scale of the Sub-Zero Samsara in the immediate future.
Go and get some sleep. Leave everything to us.
Sure.
What a relief.
Oh, fuck
This
it.
is truly the most exhausting birthday I've ever had.
Ugh, you're making me yawn. Stop.
Traveler? Paimon? Why am I here? Do either of you know?
Oh, she left! Nahida left. Okay.
Maybe you were sleepwalking. You know you can't wake up a sleepwalker. We happened to walk by, so we thought we'd wait for you to wake up.
I see. Huh. I should visit my maintenance personnel sometime. Oh, I'm fine. I better go. Thank you.
Oh no, is this where she... Oh god, I know what's gonna happen, I think. Oh, do I not?
Quite some time in Sumeru City, but ever since we last said goodbye to Lesser Lord Kusanali, we haven't heard anything from her. Oh, we can't just keep waiting around like this. Let's go find Catherine and pick up some work so we can at least keep ourselves busy.
Can I finally do my commissions? Oh, fuck. That scared me. It's been 3 days.
Ad Astra Abyssosque. We meet again, you two.
It's been 3 days since I haven't been able to do my commissions because of this goddamn quest. Please.
Hi, Catherine. Do you have any commissions
I
for us
need
today?
Baiju.
Commissions, huh? Let me think. Oh, how about this? Please attend the Academia's Academic Symposium this afternoon and recite a love poem on stage.
You're fucking...
Say what now?
You're fucking mental. No. You're crazy. I'm not doing that.
And if possible, please also use your camera to capture the reaction of the audience upon finishing the poem.
Huh? What kind of commission is that?
I just feel embarrassed imagining
I
it.
see. It appears that you're not interested in this commission.
Very much.
In that case, please go to Port Ormos and convince the Eremites there to spend some time volunteering at the local orphanage.
Good fucking luck.
Hey, that's not any better.
Isn't it just asking for a beating?
I'm sure the mercenaries will have some interesting reactions as well.
Paimon's gotta ask. Just who exactly has been submitting these commissions to the Adventurers Guild?
Oh, the commissioner? Well, actually, I just wanted to see the two of you in action.
You're Nahira.
Was it so obvious? I was hoping you would actually take one of those commissions. That kind of chance to observe humans doesn't come by often.
Oh, I love this! I love that! That was amazing!
Ah, so it's Nahida. Paimon just knew Catherine wouldn't crack those kinds of jokes. When did you get into her head?
From when she said, Ad Astra Abyssosque?
So it's been you this whole time? Are you done resting up, Nahida?
Yes. I've been sleeping ever since we parted ways, and I even had a really, really long dream.
Oh? So the Akasha can't take away dreams of gods?
It was another dream about the Sub-Zerus festival, except it was a happy one.
Ooh.
In my dream, I was sitting in the middle of a flower terrace, and everyone in Sumeru City was holding hands as they danced in circles around me. They danced round and round, and everyone looked really happy.
Oh, Nahida!
I
You're
also
gonna
got to
make
sit
me
on a
cry.
gigantic flower carriage. Ferris, the Knight of Flowers, raised me really, really high above the ground, and I was throwing an endless amount of Yalda candies at the children.
Nahida, you are so precious and tiny and don't know what the hell is happening.
You know, Nahida, maybe your dream is how the Sub-Zerus festival really should be. It's meant to be a joyous time where everyone gets together to celebrate your birthday.
But in reality...
Huh? Wasn't I describing a really happy dream? Why are you both looking at me like that? Wait, could this be an example of the emotion known as pity?
Absolutely.
No, we aren't pitying you. That would only make everything worse. We just don't want you to feel too sad.
I
By
guess.
the way, have you had a chance to visit Dunyarzad? How's she doing? The Homianis haven't allowed any visitors after the festival, so we haven't been able to check on her.
Oh.
Yes, I paid her a visit right after I woke up. She was resting at the time. Her condition is stabilized. However, since Elazar is a manifestation of the withering on the human body, we can only cure it by finding a way to take care of Irminsul's own withering. But for the moment, our top focus should still be figuring out what the sages are up to and what they're planning.
Absolutely. Are you kidding me?
Right. Who knows what'll happen if they manage to pull off another scheme like the Samsara of the Sub-Zero's festival.
So our first priority should be investigating and putting a stop to the sages' activities. As for how we should pull that off, let's discuss it somewhere else. There are too many adventurers around here.
Oh, good point. Sorry, adventurers. We're gonna be borrowing Catherine for a little while.
Borrowing Catherine. Oh, she really is gone. Wait. I'm curious. Can I? I'm scared to click on it. Fuck it, no, I'm good. I don't want to do that. What? This one. There's the quest. Where are we going? Down here. Oh! That was quick.
Let's continue our chat here.
Sure.
Okay, so do you have any ideas on how we can investigate the sages, Nahida?
Actually, I've already done a little bit of work on that. But for now, I want to hear your thoughts.
Oh god. Possesses a key figure in the academia, possesses a student and infiltrates the sage's headquarters. We could grab someone close to the sages and question them. I like the second one.
No way, that's too risky.
Okay, that's fair.
You mean it'd be too easy to get caught?
Oh
No,
yeah.
It's not that. We shouldn't involve innocent students in this. A single mistake could completely ruin their lives.
Oh,
Doing
that's
that
fair.
would be ignoring the safety of my people for my own selfish goals. How is that any different from what the sages are doing?
That's a good point. Spoken like the god of Sumeru.
Nab someone.
We're in the dark as of now. Since we still don't know anything about their goals, any rash move could tip them off and lead to terrible consequences.
Brother.
After
A
all,
key doesn't sound
every
like a
person in
good
Sumeru
idea
City is one of
either.
their hostages. I've already tried that, but all the key members of the Academia, even the core 30 guards, intentionally avoid wearing their Akasha terminals. It seems that from the very beginning, they've been guarding against info leaks from the Akasha. Of course, it could also be because they're wary of me.
Have you already caught the sage's attention?
Already?
I'm guessing not yet, but distrusting me would make perfect sense if they've ever paid attention to the urban legends about me.
I'm sorry?
In any case,
I want to hear them.
can't take over their minds
If
directly.
you haven't told them already, I want to hear them. But I honestly can't think of anything else.
Are we really out of ideas? Nahida,
That's a first.
you're super smart, so you already have something in mind, right? Don't keep us in suspense. Spill the beans already.
According to a popular theory from the Vahumana Darshan of the Academia, rejecting impractical motions at the beginning of a planning session will give more weight to the actual proposal.
Okay, but aren't you the god of wisdom? You don't have to use that kind of gimmick to make us take your ideas seriously.
Well, I've been thinking that if I can't directly possess the leaders, and if I can't get ordinary people involved, then I should find someone who's already involved, but hasn't decided to side with the sages.
You're saying we should recruit a
Tignati!
That does sound like it could
Tignati.
work.
Oh no.
Oh, before coming back, we met someone named
Or I'll hate
Al-Haytham.
them.
He seems like he acts alone, and he likes doing stuff behind the Academia's back. They probably aren't in cahoots.
There goes my grandma.
Actually, I already have someone in mind. Do you still remember that female scholar named Sataria?
No.
Sataria. Paimon remembers now. Isn't she the the one who's always trailing
yeah,
behind the
I
Grand
remember her.
Sage of the Academia? We ran into her basically every time the Sub-Zero's festival repeated itself. You could even say we're old enemies by now. Paimon still remembers the smug and mean way she always spoke to Nilou.
Absolutely.
I've always liked observing all kinds of people, and Setaria has always stood out from the crowd. She was born in the desert and was hailed as their greatest genius. Her academic gifts allowed her special admission into the academia, and also gave her the opportunity to serve as the sage's assistant.
Oh, Paimon didn't know she was from the desert. She must be pretty special then. Paimon feels like most of the desert dwellers around the city are working as mercenaries.
Yeah.
The name Setaria means star. When she lived in the desert, she shone like the brightest star in the night sky. Later on, she was chosen by the sun. The star was given a place in the daytime sky to complement the sun's dazzling light. Soon after, the star witnessed the sun scorching the earth, which brought forth many disasters. The star began to waver. Instead of staying beside such a sun, wouldn't it be better to return and light up part of the night sky? But in the end, she couldn't give up the radiance of daytime. To cope with her shame, the star buried her guilt and closed her eyes.
This is no longer just a metaphor, is it?
From the sound of it, Setaria's just hung up on the research opportunities here. But she doesn't really support the academia. She still feels guilty about not doing more for the desert, right? She's just running away from her problems.
Indeed. When they are presented with complex moral issues, many people will simply plug their ears and go with the flow until the problem can't be fixed anymore.
Bro, for me,
She's suppressing a lot of guilt.
absolutely.
But
I've
before
done
she
that too many
realized
times.
she had already become the sage's accomplice. She can't deny her part in their schemes anymore.
Sounds exactly like the person we need.
Right. We must somehow make her face her problems again. That way, not only can we get useful intel from her, but she can also use it as an opportunity to redeem herself. From my past observations, Setaria will take a day off from the academia every 10 days to do some shopping in the city.
Oh?
Tomorrow afternoon just happens to be a shopping day for her. That'll be our chance.
Tomorrow
To prepare,
afternoon.
let's go check out some of her favorite spots, and have a quick chat with a few of the vendors there.
Absolutely. Where is it? Oh, there it is. Oh, you! I've seen you before.
This should be Setaria's favorite fortune-telling spot.
So should we ask the fortune teller about Setaria?
No, I already have enough information on Setaria. The most important thing now is for you to pay attention to the vendor's talking style and key characteristics.
Oh god.
Talking style and key characteristics?
My poor lost lambs, have you become troubled over your fates? The divine voice of wisdom often echoes between mine ears. If thou be blessed today by the gods, I may be able to show you the way.
Not a second Sumeru version official. No, I can barely handle official.
Huh? Really? Nahida, you've been whispering things to her?
Shh. My friend here has some doubts regarding his future. Can we get a fortune reading for him?
Oh, you can copy her voice.
Of course, of course. In that case...
It's a child. Oh.
It would seem that Harut and Marut are quite wary of you. Perhaps, at some time in the past, you have somehow offended the gods.
Only mocking the god of Animo, questioning the lord of Geo's financial savviness, and brawling with the god of Electro. Do those count?
I love that.
Hmm?
Oh, nothing. Go on, pick an aspect for her to divine.
In health, in love, oh god. Just do love.
Love prospects? No problem at all.
I should have done health.
The gods have spoken. The truth shall be revealed.
Uh-oh.
One who is fated to cross your path will appear on... Huh? So many people will fall for you. How could that be? Harut, Marut, did you two spoil my divination? I've never read a fortune so absurd.
Oh.
Actually, Paimon thinks this is probably the most accurate fortune telling you've ever done.
Yeah.
I admit that the orientation of today's celestial matrix is suboptimal. As such, there will be no charge.
Is that so? Well, that can't be helped.
If you were to bring some food offerings for Harut and Marut on your next visit, perhaps they could help you reverse the wheels of fate.
I'm good. I should have asked about health, though. You.
Is this another one of Sataria's favorite stalls?
Yep, it belongs to a king. His father helped Sataria a lot when she first moved to Samari City, so she still comes by whenever she has time.
I'm hungry. I want to eat something, but I don't want to... It's only 2:30. I could absolutely go and make myself some food real quick, but that's gonna take too much of my time.
When I start talking with them, listen carefully to
And
the
I'd
details of
rather
our
have
conversation.
to do my commissions before or after I'm done
Ah,
streaming.
dear customers. Would you like to look at some pottery?
Sure.
We caught wind of your great craftsmanship, so we specifically came to take a look.
Oh, I recognize you. Aren't you Miss Catherine from the Adventurers Guild? Sounds like I'm in for some big business.
Oh.
Speaking of, where did you learn this trade?
I suppose you could say it all started with my dad. He's a mason by trade, but I picked up an interest in clay while apprenticing for him. After that, I began making pottery by myself in secret, and I simply changed trades when my works turned out well. Although it's a pity that I'm no longer making much use of the knowledge provided to me by the Akasha.
That's nice. You're making a living doing something you love.
True.
So is your father still working as a mason?
Oh no, not anymore. A few years back, he fell from a roof and broke his leg. Since he had already saved enough Mora over all these years, he's just enjoying the retired life in Port Ormos nowadays.
I see. We wish him peace and happiness in his retirement.
Sure.
I'll have someone in charge of logistics at the guild come by another day for some goods. We'll leave you to it. Take care now.
Uh-oh.
No problem. Rest easy, all our goods are sure to meet your every need.
I could buy anything anyway, right? Because you're poverty, I can't.
Quit following me.
Who is you?
This should be our final stop. Sataria's always thinking of this restaurant when she's working at the academia, so she always comes by whenever she's out in the city.
Nahida, you've really thought of everything.
Probably not everything.
It's my duty to protect Samari's citizens, after all.
Dude, you... Uh-oh.
Hi there. I feel like I've seen you down by the docks before.
Huh? Sorry, I don't quite remember.
If I recall, you were having a discussion with someone about shipbuilding at the time.
Ah, that's right! I've always been really interested in feats of marine engineering.
Oh.
After all, I grew up in Liyue Harbor and spent my entire childhood staring at the ships going in and out
Oh
of the
my
port.
god, Liyue!
I came to
Or
Sumeru to
Liyue.
study,
I've
but
never been
failed
able
to
to
make it
pronounce
into
it
the
properly.
academia due to my lack of talent.
Dude, I like Sumeru, but I love Liyue so much more.
But I'm still discussing all kinds of problems with different scholars. And I'm continuing to study and perform research from the restaurant's basement. I'm sure I'll get into the academia after their next round of exams.
What an admirable spirit for learning. Amazing.
Sure, but you'll find hardworking people wherever you go.
So this restaurant has a basement as well? Huh. First I've heard of it.
That's right. It's not usually open to patrons. Most of the time, employees use it for breaks or to hold private events.
I see. Yes, that makes sense. Well, good luck with your studies, Miss Chishan.
Thank you so much. As long as I can make it into the academia as an official student, I'll be happy.
We're going back to our spot.
So, was that everybody?
Think so.
Mm-hmm. 3 familiar faces should be enough for Sataria.
What's the point of all the information we've collected? Nahida, you still haven't told us how you're planning to make Sataria face her problems.
Sataria is already used to avoiding her problems, so we must find a way to break through her usual sensibilities. I remember you mentioned that the Eremites in Port Ormuz are all making a fuss about the upcoming resurrection of King Deshret. Although it's all just a boatload of nonsense, the fate of her homeland may turn out to be Sataria's soft spot.
Oh, Paimon gets it now! You want to take advantage of the guilt Sataria feels about her
Oh my
homeland.
god! Is this gaslighting? No. Is this gaslighting? Or, I forget. No. Fuck,
Although
I'm being
she knows
stupid.
she should return home to help the people of the desert, all she's done is conspire with the sages.
If King Deseret were to criticize Sahara's actions, if King Desert were to make demands, make demands.
So, how do we set that up?
Well, King Deshret is long gone, and Sataria is also too smart to fall for any simple tricks. If we simply engaged her under the guise of King Deshret's believers, she would definitely be weary of us, and we may not get anywhere. But if we were to borrow some of her close acquaintances to talk with her, her reaction would probably be very different.
So, you
I
mean
get
you're
it!
going to possess those people we just talked to?
That's why you wanted us to see the way she speaks and acts. Oh!
Possess them through the Akasha. Imply they've already converted to the faith of King Deshret, and then convey our made-up will of King Deshret. As long as everything goes smoothly, we'll get through to Sataria for sure. She'll never guess that we had anything to do with it.
Absolutely.
So that's how you're going to use all the info we collected on these people. It's so that you won't slip up and break form. Possessing them will only work if you can manage to pass off as them.
Exactly. So, best of luck with impersonating them.
Huh? Best of luck? But we don't know how to possess anyone.
I fucking knew it wasn't gonna be this easy!
That's no problem at all. I'll just share all their senses with you once I've possessed them. As long as you're also wearing an Akasha terminal, the effect will basically be as if you've possessed them yourself.
Huh. That is pretty convenient. But why does he have to do this? Can't you do it yourself?
Although I've been observing humans for a while, I've never been good at imitating them.
You're not wrong.
Yeah.
It's always been painfully obvious whenever you try to pass as Catherine.
I'll try my best.
If it was at all possible, I would have preferred to leave these people alone. But seeing how things are now, I probably should just accept it and push on.
Yeah, don't beat yourself up over it. We're
Yeah.
only doing this to help everyone, and we'll only be borrowing them for a little while anyway.
True.
Alright, then let's give it a go tomorrow afternoon.
So sleepy. Oh, tomorrow afternoon. Do I really want to end it here? I kind of want to go take a nap. I haven't even been live like how long actually? How long have I been live?
There's no such thing as pure freedom in this
Goddamn
world.
water, you scared me.
Even the wind cannot blow on forever.
I've only been live for like an hour. Do I really want to stop here? I think I do, because I don't know. I don't know how long this is going to take. Not to mention I'm kind of scared. What's this? Oh, this is the overflow. I'll do that. I don't really need anything from there, so. Oh yeah, I did this thing with Ganyu. I think this is all I want to do. I don't want to get too into it because if I do, then I don't know when it's gonna end. What's this? Oh fuck. Damn it, what'd I do? Fuck, what'd I do? Damn it, no! I don't care! I thought it was just gonna give me like a paper or something. I don't give two shits. Okay. I think I do just want to stop right here, cause I don't want to get caught, or not caught. I don't want to start this and not know when it's going to end, because I do have somewhere to go in like
Relax.
an hour. I think I am just going to stop here. I've only been live for like an hour, almost an hour, but I also don't want to get too caught up. I don't know if I'm going to be streaming tomorrow. I highly doubt I'm going to be streaming tomorrow because I'm not going to get out till 4 from school. Because, well, it's school. And hopefully I get to stream during summer. Because I don't know if my brother is going to be using the PS. But if he does, then oh well. And I don't like doing this when people are home. But I think that is it. Hopefully. Or for now at least.